welcome to another Dave Does. Today we're checking out some Alip and his cover of If You're Not the One by Daniel Bedingfield. Now I may know this original, I don't know it. I know I've heard of the person Daniel Bedingfield, so I'm wondering if I will know the song or not. But yeah, looking forward to checking it out. Usual blurbs are going to come across the bottom of the screen about subscribing, yada yada yada. There's all the details are in the description down below. But let's just get straight to this. I'll share my feedback at the end. Count it in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Alip and If You're Not the One, Daniel Bedingfield. I vaguely know the song or the vocal melody over the chorus, so that was, yeah, I kind of could follow it a little bit. Well played as always by Alip. There's a couple of things I was thinking about when I was watching this one, because I've done so many of these. If you've watched all my other reactions, I'm not going to keep going over the same things I've talked about, so obviously it's beautifully well played. Things I wanted to talk about on this one, which I haven't talked about before, is he was playing. Normally he plays a lot with just angle the camera a bit. Hey, there we go. So all my rubbish all over the floor, sorry about that. That out of the way. Never want to see loads of rubbish. I need to clear this studio out today. But he's doing a lot of this, and this time round he was using this as his percussion side. Now as you can see here, so to play these strings to pick through, my hands here, I've got this huge amount of gap between where I'm playing, so he's got to keep going from, and also you're very close to your E string, so you kind of go, so there's a lot of movement he's got to do. So I can see he's doing a lot of he's putting a lot of emphasis on it, he's putting a lot of hard impact. So I'm impressed, because I tried doing this the other day to sort of see how the tempo control versus playing. I couldn't do it. I found it easier to kind of do percussive hits by hitting the strings. So go. So as I came down on it, for instance, like a. That's only going to give me a very light tempo, and he obviously needed like almost like a bass drum hit. The other thing I was trying to think out here was, where does he start when he's working on a collaboration or a cover like this? So I'll move the camera again. There we go. There's back to Freddie in the corner. So where do you start when you're trying to work on a guitar piece like this? Do you work with the vocal melody first, then work out the rest of the chords, which is where I think I would probably approach this, because he's work out the vocal melody line, then you can work out where the percussive hits are, and then you fill in the gaps with the chords. Because I think if you were to work out the guitar part, the rhythm guitar chord structure, you wouldn't have enough space to work out the lead line in it. So I think that's how he approaches it. I don't know. I've never been able to speak to Alip. I'd love to kind of have that dialogue to understand his processing. But if I was doing that collab, I would work out my lead line first, the vocal line, work out how that's going to work with percussives, and then wherever I've got spare moments, I'd work out those, either the flow through the chords or the bass line, whatever it needs to be to fill out to basically create the whole piece. And that's how I think he personally approaches it, but who knows. But lovely track, and I'm glad I checked it out. Now, if you like this video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like and share, and that of course is how Dave does it.